Hi, HBO First Look. We're here for the making of The Cable Guy.
I thought Ben canceled that. Okay, just know he's tired. He's like a little edged out. He's because he's been working hard. Okay.
Do we mention this is HBO?
What is it? Do you have another brilliant suggestion on how to ruin my movie?
The HBO people are here.
HBO First Look. Here for the making of The Cable Guy.
He said you approved it.
We said.
How are you gonna ruin my movie? That's how we greet each other. We just have a joking. Hi. How are you?
HBO First Look.
Right. Well, welcome to our. This is where we work. This is where it all comes together. This is where we fit the pieces together.
Maybe this is not a good.
No, this is great. This is great. I'm sorry, I didn't know. We had a miscommunication or something on this. I warned you about this. Well, it's not very glamorous. This is really the nuts and bolts work of how it all comes together. This is a monitor. We watch the film on the monitor, and Steve works at his console here. He basically pushes the buttons that I tell him to push. No, just kidding. And Judd comes in and tells us what we've all done wrong. I really thought they were coming tomorrow, but I guess that was... Anyway...
We could come back tomorrow.
No, please. We welcome HBO and all your fine viewers to an inside look at The Cable Guy.
Well, it's Hitchcock meets Jerry Lewis.
Satiric comedic thriller.
Actually, Rosemary's Baby meets The Odd Couple.
Rolling!
HBO's First Look presents Jim Carrey.
Don't emulate me. Look what happens.
Matthew Broderick.
Okay, we have a long pause.
And director Ben Stiller.
Okay, action! Oh. I mean, roll. Pressure's on. Can you please?
In a behind-the-scenes look at this summer's most anticipated comedy.
Cable Guy!
With Leslie Mann, Andy Dick, and Janine Garofalo. Get juiced up with the making of The Cable Guy.
It's another trick. No, this is a trick.
Well, I love the concept, the head trip thing and the kind of just one guy driving another guy crazy.
Where's the Cable Guy already? Steven is a guy who's having trouble with his girlfriend has thrown him out.
Steven, I love you, but I gotta go. And you said yourself, time apart is good.
Yes, time apart from each other, but not with other people. While he's in this vulnerable state, a very eager cable man comes to his house.
Cable Guy!
Oh, great! Cable Guy!
Cable Guy shows up to put in Matthew Broderick's cable.
You were supposed to be here 4 hours ago.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have come at all. Jerk off!
Whoa, where did this come from? Little hint, this guy might be a little bit off.
I'm just joking with you. Let's do this.
Every time he goes up to a new door, it's a chance to meet somebody and meet a new friend.
Right now, and rolling. Sound speed. Ben.
Yeah.
Watch me fly on this marker.
I'm watching. Camera's rolling. And action.
So, your lady kicked you out.
What?
I noticed you were previously wired across town at 1268 and a half Chestnut. Last week, the billing was transferred to one Robin Harris. Smells like heartbreak to me.
Well, I certainly don't want to talk about it with you.
Hey, cut. Print that.
Matthew gets the guts up to ask him for the free cable.
Yeah. I have this friend, and he gave his cable guy $50, and then he got all the movie channels for free.
Jim just gets right up in his face and does scare him a little bit.
You're offering me a bribe. What you have just done is illegal. And in this state, if convicted, you could be fined up to $5,000 or spend 6 months in a correctional facility.
I was just making conversation. Forget it.
I'm just jerking your chin. I'll juice you up.
So Jim hooks him up with the free cable. He gives him the free HBO.
Matthew reveals himself, and he just sees an opening.
Hey, maybe I'll take you up to the satellite sometime, show you how this whole thing works.
Sure. We should do that one day.
How about tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Tomorrow's no good.
Okay. I crossed the line. Sorry.
No, you didn't cross the line.
No? Cool. Pick you up at 6:30.
I think there is a little of the cable guy in all of us. I think we've all been in kind of a friendship or a relationship where we were just trying too hard.
Hey! You guys play here too?
Weird. I was just out and about. Thought I'd see if anybody wanted to play some round ball.
He has this thing. He wants a brother. He wants a friend.
If you're there, pick up.
Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up.
I'm constantly sort of annoyed at the cable guy. I mean, I want to be with him all the time, but at the same time, I'm just like, just stop acting weird.
Huh? See what I'm saying?
Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.
Well, when you have a star of Jim Carrey's magnitude, you do whatever you can to attach yourself to that star in whatever way you can. So in this case, Judd had already attached himself on to Jim and the project. And so I saw that balloon starting to rise, and I said, hang on. Hello. A little more ballast here. I had been kissing Jim's ass for years.
Judd and I, you know, we met before I did In Living Color. We met in the comedy clubs, actually. He was just like one of my early boosters. He was, you know, one of the comics kind of standing at the back and he was telling everybody, you got to come see this guy. He's really weird. He has no material.
Once he was in, I saw the connection here. Judd, Jim, Judd, Ben, Ben, Jim. Jumping right over him. This is how it works.
I like this place.
Like, I wanted to do a movie where people say, wow, yeah, I never really thought Jim Carrey was my cup of tea, but this movie, he's doing something totally different.
I've given up comedy and I'm an undercover cop now. My name is Serpico.
I think he has an incredible gut feeling about what he does that's funny that his audience responds to.
A little slower? Yeah. Okay. You know me, less is more.
I mean, there are 4 or 5 laughs in our movie that are just things that he did on the set that were little improvisations. But boy, those are like some of the biggest laughs in the film.
Can I have your skin?
Sure.
Check this out. Silence of the Lambs. You got an eye booger.
We rehearsed for a week just to see what people's instincts are with the scenes. And I'd be videotaping it or someone else would be videotaping it. And Jim and Matthew would just like kind of be coming up with ideas as we went along.
You leave.
Yeah, right.
I made it for you, Stephen. No, Stephen, no.
Out, now.
Oh, God.
It was very interesting because I had to sort of learn how this was going to work. You know, what's it like working with somebody who comes up with 15 ideas, going through one scene.
Slam.
Okay!
Slam, then you stand there for a moment.
You never let it alone until it's, you know, until somebody checks the gate, you know, basically you're thinking.
Mash!
Oh, great! Great!
Like that. This fire is breaking your ricks.
Right.
You never know when that idea is going to come. You just never know.
Glass rains down. I got the move.
I love this game.
Don't look. Don't look.
That was weird, sorry.
My co-star there, Matthew. Yeah, it's, you know, he's a nightmare. What can I say? You know, ever since the Tony. Jeez. Just ramming it down my throat all the time.
No, Jim, from the diaphragm.
Out. Scramby out. And no, I'll fix this, Steven. I can fix it. I can make it cool again. Out. I'll make it better.
Broadway. He just pronounces the last syllable when he talks about, Broadway. It's very affected.
Janine, could you step out for a sec? So, Jim, can you guys sit a little bit further apart?
Absolutely. My pleasure.
Yeah. I was very excited to be doing a Jim Carrey movie. I had no idea. I just knew it was called The Cable Guy and that Jim was getting a lot of money.
I think that Matthew he has a great persona and he has an incredible, dryness about his humor.
By the way, you might want to put on a bathing suit, because you'll be channel surfing in no time.
It's not just a straight man. He's carrying the movie, really. He's the guy you're following along the whole movie.
I think it's some of the best work he's done. He's really, really in it. He's really good.
I wanted to try it, man.
The cable guy cuts his cable off.
Damn it.
And the only way he'll turn his cable back on is if he goes and has dinner with him.
This is where the cable guy takes Matthew out when he wants to impress him.
Where are we going?
Only the finest restaurant in town.
Jim said, no, we should do Medieval Times if we're going to do that. And we said, Medieval Times? And he goes, Medieval Times.
Open sesame.
Medieval Times?
So we took a little road trip down to Orange County and had a night of feasting and jousting, the likes of which ye will never forget.
Medieval Times, I can't believe we scored so well. I can't believe somebody hasn't gone into this place and made it a set piece for a comedy movie. Honest to God, I mean, more so than I ever thought about. They really do an incredible show, and these guys are great horsemen. They do a wonderful night of entertainment.
Spider!
It's bizarre. It's like from another planet.
Welcome to Medieval Times. I'm your serving wench, Melinda. Might I fetch you something from the barkeep?
Throughout the entire film, we have tried to put in every single person that we think is funny. So, of course, the entire cast of The Ben Stiller Show makes an appearance. Janine Garofalo as the snotty waitress.
Can I get a knife and fork?
There were no utensils in Medieval Times, hence there are no utensils at Medieval Times. Would you like a refill on that Pepsi?
There were no utensils, but there was Pepsi?
Dude, I got a lot of tables.
Andy Dick as your elegant host.
This is Medieval Times!
Andy Dick is just a great comic actor. Anything he does is funny. I think Andy's a real tribute to the persistence of a young actor in Hollywood. It just shows you keep pestering the right people and you get to put a funny wig on and be goofy. Ooh, goofy man. Just kidding. It's great stuff, and it's good to have a little comic relief in the film because, Jim Carrey isn't funny enough. We got to have some other crazy guy in a wig doing a little dance. They did me like a big favor by coming in and just doing these funny little cameos.
B-Mark!
We have reached the climax of our competition, good people. And now 2 noblemen from our audience will battle to the death. Will a master, Stephen M. Kovacs, and a Lord Chip Douglas make your way to the fighting pit?
It appears we're going to do battle, Steven.
Is this a normal part of the show?
No, but I give all the knights free cable.
The sword fight, they dress him up in the armor.
Safe sex.
And Matt's kind of like, just take it easy, take it easy.
What are we supposed to do? I mean, we have to be careful that we don't hurt each other, right?
I cannot listen to any of your instructions, for you are my sworn enemy.
And Jim's taking it really seriously.
That was a nice move.
Oh my God, I've become mythic!
We rehearsed for a couple of days, pretty heavy rehearsals.
Yeah, I sword fight. Yeah, I trained.
Come back here! Coward!
Jim had an enormous amount of ideas about the fight that you can cut to now.
On his shield.
Did you get that?
Here we go!
That's what I have to deal with every day.
Jim is so wild, you can't double him.
Hey, Mr. Knight in shining armor, why don't you take a look at me, huh?
So he's just gonna have to do most of it himself.
Then the cable guy recalls an old Star Trek episode where Spock had to fight Kirk to the death.
The name is Spock. If we don't battle to the death, they will kill us both.
We're just getting started.
And Ben has been brilliant with the casting in this movie. There's so many wonderful people. Leslie Mann, she's a beautiful girl, and she looks like Marlena Dietrich a little bit. And she's perfect for Robin.
So, are you a friend of Steven's?
That guy's devoted to you.
Did he say that?
Only every 5 minutes. Frankly, I'm sick of hearing it.
He's a good man.
Throughout the film, she's rejecting Matthew continually. So I thought, I should really cast an actress who's very sweet and likable, and immediately you would kind of somehow not hate her for rejecting Matthew right off the bat.
During rehearsals, I would be sitting around Ben and Jim and Matthew and go, okay, here I am. Like, it's a dream. Everybody that I would ever dream of working with, I'm working with.
Action! I think it's really hard to both direct and act and do both jobs equally well. So I thought on this one, I'm just going to be a director. I'm just going to put everything in that. That experience was something that I really liked, and I ended up loving it.
He was just really clued in. He mentioned Roman Polanski. We're talking about a comedy. And I'm like, okay, this guy sounds all right.
Come on, that's what everybody says before they make a comedy. Okay, let's do Roman Polanski.
Ben is very smart and very camera savvy,
So can we overlap that, Robert?
This division, Ben, is like 8 perfs, whereas normal 35mm film is 4 perfs.
Right. So there'd be more perfs.
We find the same things funny.
It's like happening before you know it, and then you can transform into that guy while it's happening.
You get that?
Motivation, actors, just do it. The director and actor both really are coming at it from totally different places. The actors get bored easily, so we have special equipment that we bring in for them that we get at a store, and basically, same type of thing, a cat toy, it's the same theory. Basically, you just keep this going, and in between takes, wait a second. There you go. They'll be good for another 15 minutes now.
Every time the scene ends, I look at Ben Stiller and I go, okay, man. I say, you are from another planet, man.
Gene Hackman and Poseidon Adventure. Life is out there. You're fools for staying in there. Your little dish world.
It's great. It's wonderful. I want to build a statue to him.
There's still room.
This has got to be the best damn karaoke party.
We always thought it'd be a nice opportunity for Jim to have a big song and dance number. We actually choreographed Jim doing Bust a Move.
Bust a move. You want it? Oh.
But after we did it, we realized it would have taken 1,400 days to shoot.
I do a big number. I do Somebody to Love by Jefferson Airplane.
Which really ends up being the perfect song because that's what Jim's character wants, is somebody to love.
You might recognize this song as performed by Jefferson Airplane in a little documentary called Give Me Shelter about the Rolling Stones and their nightmare at Altamont.
Kind of a tribute to the Altamont experience.
1, 2, 3!
When the truth is found to be light.
I think it's like one of the most incredible things I've ever seen is his performance of this song in the movie. It's really wild.
Your eyes, I say, your eyes, they look like
But it's really scary, like he got possessed with some weird kind of strange psychedelic energy.
We need an ambulance over by the scaffolding!
I'm not exaggerating, he really did some weird stuff. All I can say is I'm glad that he has an outlet for it.
It's the summer of love, baby!
Cable guy!
There was a little blurb in the Wall Street Journal on the front page, and it talked about how the cable industry is worried about this movie and how it's going to affect their reputation.
There was a lot of controversy that it was going to portray them in a bad light. I guess they all got crazed about it.
Who is it?
It's the cable guy.
I think cable people have to understand that this has nothing to, they can't take it personally, okay? He's a cable installer, he's crazy, but there are a lot of crazy people who aren't cable installers. There are a lot of cable installers, I'm sure, who are crazy. That doesn't mean they're crazy because they're cable installers, okay? You get where I'm going with this?
This is a good opportunity to say how, you know, completely professional and friendly my cable guy is. I'm pro cable.
I've noticed that my cable hasn't been good the last month or so. It's been really off.
Please don't turn my cable off. Don't screw with me. I need my cable way too badly.
And I went, hey, what's going down? Am I on some kind of a list or what?
Probably be snow happening right now, right as I'm talking.
You're a very nice guy, but I just don't have any room in my life for a new friend.
It was just, you know, a mind game from beginning to end.
So, what are you trying to say?
You can never really figure this guy out, whether he's for real or whether he's, you know, just playing with a person or whether he really needs love and wants a friend.
I gave you free cable.
Guy is a sociopath. He shows up wherever I go. He won't leave me alone.
I'm very easy to take advantage of in some ways.
He's gonna need some tough love.
There's Stephen Kovacs in here.
I'm Stephen Kovacs. I didn't do anything. Just call my cable guy.
Police looked into it. Nobody named Chip Douglas works for the cable company.
Suspicious, isn't it?
It's Jim. It's a Jim movie. It's like a new kind of Jim movie.
He's a lunatic and he's a felon.
Don't mess with me.
I'm here for you!
Don't do that. You're gonna get me killed.
Oh, Billy!
Hopefully after this movie, I will not only be, you know, the guy with the poster on the wall, but I'll be the monster under the bed as well.
Come back here so that I may brain thee!
I had to get up and jump 6 feet out from the bed so Jim Carrey wouldn't grab my ankle. Mommy, can I sleep with you?
Jim Carrey is in my room.
Take off! I brought Steven here once. He didn't give a rat's ass!
I'm worried about Steven.
Steven!
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our little inside look at the cable guy. It's kind of out there, crazy, kooky, whatever. But thank you for visiting with us, and now I guess it's time to go because we really have to finish working on the film. So
There's a couple other things we could talk about.
yes, that would be wonderful at another time. I think we agreed on a certain time limit,
Okay.
so thank you. Yeah, and love HBO. Love HBO. Just keep up the good paid programming, and I'm a big fan of that Dream On show. You gonna keep that on? Love it with the naked ladies. Always fun to have comedy and breasts. I never like these making ups. They're always kind of self-serving.
Judd, get him out! Try it. Come on, Ben.
This concludes our broadcast day.
What does the cow say?